Senior Living PPC, paid advertising for senior living. Average cost per lead in senior living is $431. That is the industry average. Referral agencies like A Place for Mum charge $5,000 to $7,000 per placement. That's your first month's rent gone for one referral. One. Communities running their own ads properly have driven cost per move-in to a few $100s, not thousands, hundreds. That is the difference between giving away your revenue and controlling it. When Sunny Hills came to us, they could not wait for SEO to take place. Empty beds, bills to pay, we launched ads, leads came in within 48 hours, and they are now on their way to opening their third location. I am going to break down every single advertising platform that exists and tell you exactly which ones are worth your money and which ones will waste it. Let's jump into it. Google Ads is number one for senior living, full stop, no debate, and here's why. You are reaching families at the exact moment they are typing assisted living near me into Google. That is intent. They are not browsing, they are not scrolling, they are actively looking for a place for mum or dad right now. So when I jump over to Google and I go assisted living Fort Lauderdale, what am I shown right away? Google Ads. They meet me right away. So even when I scroll down to the map pack, now, yes, this is pulling in near me and my location, Fort Lauderdale, but which influences this, but you can immediately see, even if you're paying to be in the map pack, that's still further down than all of these ads. This is ads, ads, ads. Okay. Google Ads is number one and the best senior living PPC strategy. The campaign structure for Google Ads is like so, and we put this in this free sheet that you get over at Senior Living Mastery. The link will be down below as well with all the other templates that we have, same as the other sheet you have before me, which is the budget allocator. We'll get into that later, and I'll show you how to use it because it's super powerful for senior living PPC strategies. Now, one campaign per care type. Assisted living gets its own campaign. Memory care gets its own campaign. Respite care gets its own campaign. Do not lump them in together. Different services, different keywords, different landing pages. I can't stress that enough. Inside each campaign, tightly themed ad groups, 3 to 5 keywords per group, max. Keep them focused. Things like assisted living plus your city name, assisted living near me, memory care plus city name, best memory care near me plus city name. As an example, the cost per click in most areas is $3 to $5, okay, $3 to $5. Compare that to legal keywords at $25 per click. Senior living is genuinely affordable on Google. You are getting a bargain, and most facility owners don't realize it. They don't. Now, the cost per lead for Google Ads, you're looking at $20 to $80 per lead, okay? Up to $100 and $150 in competitive metro areas like Miami, LA, New York, compared to A Place for Mum charging you $5,000 to $7,000 for a single placement. The numbers don't add up. Even at the expensive end, $100 per lead with a 10% conversion rate to move in, your cost per move in is roughly $1,000. $1,000 versus $5,000 to $7,000. The math is just simply not there. Now, with location targeting for Google Ads, suburban markets, 10 to 25 mile radius around your facility is ideal. Urban markets make it tighter, 5 to 15 maximum. Rural, you've got to go wider. You're talking 20 to even 50 miles out. Families want mum and dad close to them. Okay, they want it close. The ad schedule process, this is something most people miss. Families do not search for assisted living facilities at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday while they're at work. Peak search times are around Sunday, Saturday evenings between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Monday mornings, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And we notice that there's definite peaks during lunchtimes as well. We're the owners of Assisted Living Near Mum. I own that website. That has 7,000 plus assisted living facilities. So I have all of the data on what people do when they're searching, when they're looking for people. Now, the ad copy, speak to the family, not to the facility. Assisted living for your loved ones beats award-winning senior care every single time. Nobody cares about your awards when they're scared about the safety and the care that their mother's going to receive. Include call extensions with your local phone number, local extensions linked to Google Business Profile, site link extension pointing to your tour page, your pricing page, and about page. Give them every reason to click. Can't stress that enough. Landing pages. This is where most facilities blow it. Okay. They send ad traffic to their homepage. Don't do that. Dedicate a landing page for each care type. The headline matches the search. Phone number is visible above the fold. Tour booking above the fold. The form's right there. 2 to 3 testimonials at a minimum. Minimum for me, 3. And a pricing range. If you hide your pricing, you might be targeting the wrong people. Maybe you're going after luxury. So an affordable, someone looking for affordable care is not the right one. Now the budget, $1,500 to $3,000 per month is pretty good. That should generate 15 to maybe 35 leads. It obviously depends on the market that you're in. Some of our clients generate 40 to 60 leads per month at the higher end. The volume is there, but you need to get your setup right. And that's exactly why we've created the budget allocator by tier. So you can have a look through here and you can see Google ads. This is what's number 1. This is what's number 2. Facebook and Instagram ads for senior PPC. Facebook Ads Manager is what we're looking at right now. Facebook is your number 2 platform. Different job to Google. Google catches the family that's actively searching. Facebook catches their adult daughter scrolling at 11 p.m. because mum just had a fall and she's starting to think about her options. She has not Googled anything yet. She's not really that far along, but she's a little bit worried. It's at the top of her mind. That's who you're reaching. 62% of online seniors aged 65 and older are on Facebook. Adult children aged 45 to 65, the daughters and the sons are Facebook's core demographic. Instagram runs through the same ad platform, so you get to hit both with one setup. The targeting for Facebook ads. Age range, never ever go below 40. We like 45 to 65. The geographic radius matters. Match that to your facility. Very, very important. Interested. We're looking for caregivers, senior care. We're looking for the sandwich generation, AARP. You can also target people whose parents are at a certain age, which is incredibly powerful. I would honestly suggest above the age of 65. Now, the ad creative. As you can see in these examples down here, these are your competitors. They've used real photos of their facilities. You shouldn't use stock images. No smiling mottos for a photo going, don't use that. Use real stuff. Use testimonials. Use real things because that's what you would want to see if you're considering putting your mother in there. A video walkthrough of 60 to 90 seconds filmed on your phone is absolutely fantastic. And it's even better if you use it from a resident they're giving you a solid review. Now, emotional headlines. Make the right decision for mum. It shouldn't feel this hard. Your parents deserve more than a waiting list. Speak to the fear. Speak to the guilt, to the shame that they're feeling right now, because they are feeling that. We all hit that stage where we're like, wow, we need to do more for mum. Now, the lead form ads, that has lower friction there because everyone can fill the form in directly on Facebook. But it does give you sometimes lower quality leads because they're just browsing. So remember that, okay? Volume's your friend there. The landing page, where you're sending them to, matters. High quality leads will go to the page and complete the form, okay? They'll read your pages. You'll see them flick through. Very important. Retargeting. This is Facebook's superpower. Someone visits your website but does not call you right away. Maybe they found you through your SEO, okay? Facebook allows them for 30 days to see your ads. They see your facility everywhere they scroll. This is how you stay at the top of mind during the decision process. And it normally takes about 70 days. The budget and timing, you don't want to be less than $500. At least $1,500 is a sweet spot. You're looking at an average cost per click of $1 to $2. But remember, these leads are early in the journey and they're not really looking for you. They've found you. They need more nurturing. That your follow-up system has to be ruthless. So watch our follow-up system on our YouTube channel because it talks to that point and it'll drive down lead costs. The best time to run Facebook ads are throughout the week and definitely in the evenings. Saturdays, Sundays are good times as well. When someone's possibly in bed just scrolling through, that's when you want to pop in front of them. Now, seasonal trends on Facebook are a little bit different. And obviously, this is across the industry, but January and February are peak months. Families are visiting. Everything's just going on around the end of the year and the start of the year. So make sure you adjust your ad spend and your strategy to meet the seasonal times. The platforms that do not work for Senior Living PPC. Now, let me save you some time and money. We've invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. There are certain platforms that do not work in this space. TikTok. Users aged 45 and older on TikTok grew 120%, okay, since 2009. That sounds incredible until you look at the actual numbers. It went from 2% to 26%. Only 14% of people aged 55 and 64 to 64 use TikTok compared to 62% on Facebook. Could it work for an organic brand awareness? Yeah. Should you spend all your money in TikTok? No, absolutely not. It's not ready yet. And especially with all the turmoil it's gone through in the US. LinkedIn, fantastic platform for B2B, not where families are searching for assisted living facilities. Nobody opens LinkedIn to go, I need to find something solid for mum. So stay away from LinkedIn. It's not the right platform for you to invest funds on. That's where you'll find guys like me trying to talk to facility owners like yourself. It's different. X, formerly Twitter. Nobody searches X for assisted living facilities for their parents. Zero. Donuts. Okay, zero search intent, zero visibility. Nothing's aligned there just yet. We've not seen anything positive, and we're always testing. We're always testing, so we stay in front. YouTube ads, that is an interesting one. YouTube is owned by Google, so you can target the right people and you can get a little bit of alignment there. However, you need a solid walkthrough or testimonial style video of your facility. This can work as a secondary channel, but get Google search ads and Facebook running properly first. YouTube is the third or fourth thing that you can add, not the first. Bing and Microsoft ads for your Senior Living PPC strategy. Don't ignore this one. Bing is the default search engine on every Windows computer, and the older demographics love it. They love it. They disproportionately use this because that's what was there when it first came out. Cheaper clicks than Google. And here's the best part. You can import your entire Google Ads campaign into Bing in about 5 minutes. Same keywords, same ads, same structure, easy win, and an extra 10 to 15% of leads. Now let's talk about the priority of order of your PPC for Senior Living strategy. This is how I would do it, okay? Main thing for me, it stacks at the start with Google. You've got Facebook, Instagram, Bing ads, YouTube ads. If you've got the flexibility and a little bit of an option and a willingness to try, and you've got great videos, yeah, go nuts. Give that a crack. But don't invest a lot, okay? That's how I would approach it. So you can see here, easy wins, optional, priority number 1 and 2. You've got to be running Google and Facebook ads. Okay, they're the main two that you have to be doing. Now we've got a budget allocation by tier as well. So again, these are just general numbers, but if you're a senior living marketing facility and you're not 100% sure about where you should put a certain amount of funds, what you got to do here, what you got to do there, start by looking at this. So the starter, you're looking at $2,000 to $3,000 a month to just spend on ads. I would be putting 75% of that into Google. As you can see, 25% goes into Facebook, okay? Because you're going to get things quickly and the intent is there. If you're desperate, if you need things to happen right now, Google is sometimes slow. It can take a couple of months for Google to really work out who they're targeting. And that is why this is going to be a plug. But at the same time, that's why you need to work with guys like us, because we have the history, the data, everything about who we're targeting. So we know exactly where to deliver our message, who to serve it up to. So you'll find a lot of the times when you work with a generic agency, it takes a little bit longer. It might be 3, 4, 5 months until things start getting cooking with you. Where with us, month 2, you should have tours coming in. You should have tours coming in. So growth 3 to 5, allocation starts to split up a little bit more. You're looking at 60% into Google Ads, 25% into Facebook. And then if you're talking 5 to 10, that is where you want to be putting around about 50% into Google Ads, 30% Facebook, and some into Bing, absolutely, and then some into YouTube ads, because chances are if you've got that budget, go out there and get some great videos made, and you can push that stuff on YouTube because it's great for a follow-up. Someone maybe sees the ad, they go to the website, they don't like your homepage or your landing page or wherever you've sent them. They'll then bounce. They're sitting there on YouTube, and all of a sudden when the ad comes up, it's of your facility, they'll go, "Ooh, that's not bad. I like that. They've got a pool. Oh, they've got this." Or a review from Susan that's been there for 2 years says, "This place is fantastic. I love it. It's great. I reckon I've lived longer because I've moved into this amazing facility with amazing staff members that care for me like I'm their own mother." Now that person's sitting there going, "Ooh, yeah, all right, we'll reach out to them." Okay. So again, we've just got some comparisons down here. So your expected lead volume, how many leads you can expect each month. And then you've got, if you were to go with, as an example, a place for mum, those types of other things where you're paying thousands of dollars. Tracking and measuring your PPC strategy. Now, if your senior living facility is not tracking where the money's going and where the people are going, waste the money, turn the ads off right now. Honestly, just throw your credit card out. Okay. I can't stress it enough. You need to be tracking. Now, you should be tracking the leads. So as an example, we've got a nice little tab down here. You can go on the lead tracker and you can go to ROI calculator. But just for argument's sake, with Google, make sure you've set up the tracking tags, and make sure with Facebook you've set up the pixel, because you want to train. The reason you also need to do this is not just for you so you can know the numbers, it's actually for their algorithms. Because what's going to happen is they're building profiles of your ads. So what happens is Google and Facebook sit there and go, "Thank you, sir, for giving me $3,000 a month. I'm going to figure out the best way to spend this." Now, and they know that what Google makes 99% of its revenue from ads. So Google's sitting there going, "Right, he's giving me $3,000. If I put this to the right place, he'll keep giving me $3,000. They know this. So they want to find you the best leads. Now they'll start figuring out with the information you feed them, is he good? Is she good? No, too old. Wrong area. Oh, this area is good. And they start to focus on that area. How do they know where to focus if you don't set up tracking for them? That's where so many people. So I work with a lot of facilities. My team work with a lot of facilities where we come in and they're like, "Oh yeah, we ran paid ads, but it was awful." Or we actually had Facebook running for 2 months and we spent $5,000 on it, Ronnie, and nothing happened. Okay, where's the pixel set up? I can't see the pixel when I run the pixel call on the browser. Oh, what's the pixel? Okay, so it's things like that that are costing you thousands of dollars. It's costing you leads. Go and watch the testimonials and the stuff we've done. We've turned it around for people, and it's because we do all of these things, and you need to do it too. So make sure you track your leads. You evaluate the cost of the leads too. So you can come over here. All right. So you can go average monthly rate per resident. So as example, it's $5,000 right now. You can change all of these numbers in blue. All right. So if I change this to $3,000 as an example, that's going to change our numbers down here. And if I go move-ins this month, 5, okay, that's a bit ambitious, but we can start to see the ROAS, the return on ad spend. We can see the lifetime value of all move-ins, the lifetime value per resident, and we've got the numbers right here of the cost per leads. Okay, so again, you can go Google Leads, 35, you can change that to 55. Let's see what it is. Oh, drop down to 54. So you can edit these numbers, and this will help you understand, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Realistically, those numbers should always be trending down. That's something you want to be focused on. Now, the budget allocator. This is a nice overview and of what you can roughly expect. So again, you might come on here and go, "Ronnie, I only have $1,500 a month to spend on Google or Facebook." This is how we've set this up. Now, if it is the lower budget, would I put $75 into YouTube ads? No, I wouldn't. I'd probably put that into Bing to just get Bing moving a little bit, because you can get a little bit of traction. But here's what can be expected from those platforms. Same thing if you were to jump it up and be like a 100-bed facility spending $7,500 a month. That's what you can be expecting around there. Okay. So these are the types of numbers that you can understand just with a bit of the budget calculator. this is free to use. It's one of the many, many templates that we have at the Senior Living Mastery template. So go over there, get all of this for free, and I guarantee you this is going to help you run your agency or your facility, better. But generating leads is only half the equation, because it does not matter how many leads you generate if nobody calls them back. The average facility takes 12 hours or more to contact to a web inquiry. 78% of families go with the first facility that responds. I'm going to show you the exact formula in another video I've got, where it's a relentless and ruthless follow-up system that guarantees that you'll drive down the cost per leads, turn up your conversions, just like we did for Sunny Hills and the other facilities we work with. And if you want to work with us, go and book a free call and we can go over how Senior Living PPC can help you today.